on this issue of the efficacy of these vaccines, one is hoping for greater clarity in the days ahead, because this comparison is always going to be made with the incoming vaccines versus the existing vaccines. People are going to have a doubt in their minds of what this efficacy is going to be. Swapnil Parikh has explained, the meaning of efficacy and how it needs to be interpreted. What is your view?
So Shiv, vaccine efficacy is certainly an important parameter of whether or not you adopt a vaccine and how you use it. Now, WHO has indicated that any vaccine above 60% would still be considered useful, as is US FDA. So I think if we get a vaccine like the Oxford vaccine, which with the same sort of characteristics of easy storage and transportation, at 60% plus efficacy, we would be in good shape. Now, at this stage, we don't know if that is the case. We've had conflicting results. We've had some backtracking by the company where they said they made a mistake in the vaccine.
Exactly.
We have a situation where a half dose followed by a full dose appears to be 90% efficacious according to their data, and full dose followed by a full dose appears to only be 62% efficacious. That just does not make very much sense. So they're going to repeat these trials because they explain that this was not done on purpose. It was a mistake. So I think it's a little early to be celebrating. I think we should be cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
But for the purpose of these vaccines, the efficacy is related to acquisition of infection. So in other words, when you say a vaccine is 90% efficacious, it means that in the control arm, if 10 people got the infection and in the intervention arm only 1% got the infection, then it's 90% efficacious vaccine.
Okay, these are all really interesting points, and in many ways, with each passing minute, some of the doubts that people have in their minds and their ability to interpret. And we all know, doctors, that everybody wants to understand precisely what's going on, because this truly impacts us all. It's not some distant development in another land. This is all something that we're going to have to do in the weeks and the months ahead, hopefully in the weeks and months ahead. Dr. Sareen, bringing you in on this, from the view of the errors that took place in the AstraZeneca trial, trying to make up for it, your view on the efficacy studies, sir, and how do you see this playing out in the weeks ahead, especially here in India?
Yeah, thank you. Two things are important for the common people to know. Vaccine is not a treatment. Vaccine is prevention.
Yes.
Therefore, those who have got the virus already or infected don't need a vaccine. For the common man who has not got, fortunately now, the infection, we have several things in the plate, and one of them, the Indian one, which we can call the Oxford vaccine with the Serum Institute, AstraZeneca. It is serendipity, by chance or by fall, that half the dose and the full dose. And there is a scientific basis for this. Sometimes you give a smaller dose of the virus. What the vaccine does is actually provide not the full virus, but a part of the virus to the body.
Yes.
With that part of the virus makes good amount of antibodies. Now, if the half of the dose sometimes makes a good antibody, it is all right. It means the full dose might actually be giving overdose.
Yeah.
So I'm not criticizing or analyzing, but it's good news that half dose gives 90% efficacy, and we trust. It's a global, big company.
Right.
Coming to other vaccines in India, they are actually way behind. We have Bharat Biotech, we have got Zydus. Zydus is a DNA vaccine. That's a skin patch. That's a good vaccine. If you just apply on the skin a patch and you get antibodies against corona, it's great.
Yeah.
Bharat Biotech, I think they are starting their phase 3 today. They have probably launched. It's a great idea. Zydus, Bharat Biotech, they are coming. One more thing about efficacy, which both my learned colleagues have said. Efficacy means you are actually, suppose you are less effective, but the number of viruses you transmit to can also decrease. One is total prevention, total death, not going to ICU, not getting infected, but more important is also you don't transmit. So you get a vaccine, the amount of virus is so small. So I think we are in good shape now.
Okay.
Maybe by end of this year, we will have results from these.